This is Sylvia Saber with OpTv Global Headlines. Starting with the top international stories for the day.
United States has appointed Rina Amiri as special envoy to defend the rights of Afghan women. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken said that Amiri will address issues of critical importance. Saudi Arabia has re-implemented social distancing in the Grand Mosque and the Prophet's Mosque over the surge of Omicron variant. KSA emphasizes need for all visitors of the two holy mosques and their workers to practice precautionary measures. Several Islamophobic attacks have taken place in France after government crackdown on mosques under a controversial anti-separatism law. Two mosques have been damaged in two different cities of France. Racist graffiti targeted Muslims are sprayed on walls in a western town. Indian troops have martyred 3 more Kashmiri youth in Kulgam district, occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Meanwhile, 2 Indian Army soldiers and a policeman were injured in an attack in the same area. Another video of Hindu extremists has gone viral on social media in which Hindutva terrorists were seen laughing with an Indian police officer. They approached the officer to file a counter FIR besides seeking police support for hate mongers. No arrest has been made after Hindutva terrorists called for Muslim genocide during the meeting. Up next, we have the national updates. Prime Minister Imran Khan has announced that the federal government will bear all the financial burden for the development of Recotech. The premier said that the move is to help usher in an era of prosperity for the people of Balochistan. Recotech is one of the world's biggest untapped deposits of copper and gold. Prime Minister Imran Khan has directed the concerned authorities to expedite the issuance of licenses for domestic gas exploration. Prime Minister ordered officials to eliminate factors hindering installation of new LNG terminals and virtual pipeline projects. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi and United Kingdom parliamentary members have discussed bilateral ties, cooperation in diverse fields and various issues of mutual interest. Qureshi said that the presence of about 1.6 million Pakistani expatriates in the UK is a manifestation of fostering of their bond. China has lauded government of Pakistan's commitment towards CPEC. China's National Development and Reform Commission Director General said that the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor was enjoying smooth operation despite the severe impact of the coronavirus pandemic. Pakistan Muslim League Qaid has decided to support government on mini budget. PMLQ has assured the government that its member in the parliament will vote in favor.
Equal justice under law. We haven't yet lived up to that promise marginalized communities across our nation. I'm Faisal Gill. I saw how the color of your skin, so I went to law school because I wanted to fight to make the law work for all, because I wanted to give back, because Black lives matter, because we need to incarcerate less and educate more. Deserves justice.
Up next, we have the health updates. The World Health Organization said that acute phase of the COVID-19 pandemic could end next year, but the coronavirus will not disappear. WHO's top emergency expert also said it was too early to draw conclusions on the severity of the Omicron variant. Up next, we have the updates on science and technology. Victims of 3,600 years old volcanic eruption found in Turkey. The discovery sheds light on one of humanity's greatest disasters that have contributed to the collapse of the Minoan civilization in the Bronze Age. Up next, we have the sports updates. Bangladesh series becomes farewell tour for New Zealand great Ross Taylor. After the test, Taylor has a series of one-day internationals to play against Australia and the Netherlands before stepping away from international cricket. Up next, we have the entertainment updates. Bollywood's retelling of India's 1983 Cricket World Cup victory movie 83 has been declared to be the biggest theatrical disaster. Critics said that Ranveer Singh and Deepika Padukone has failed to create an impact with its box office collections. Up next, we have the business updates. The US trade deficit in goods mushroomed to a record in November as imports surged and exports slipped. Goods trade deficit widened last month by 17.5% to $97.8 billion.
equal justice under law. We haven't yet lived up to that promise for marginalized communities across our nation. I'm Faisal Gill. I saw how the color of your skin, so I went to law school because I wanted to fight to make the law work for all, because I wanted to give back, because Black lives matter, because we need to incarcerate less and educate more. Deserves justice.